Hey there YouTube. Today I want to show you how to remove the front oven door or range door on your Frigidaire Gallery gas stove. This could apply to the electric model too, but I got a gas one, a natural gas model. And not too long ago when I was baking, when the door was shut, I heard like a noise, like something broke. And then when I opened up the oven door, it felt like the oven door was just dropping using its own weight. The oven door, when it drops down, it's kind of like that movie The Money Pit with Tom Hanks. You remember when the turkey flew out of the oven door just dropped? That's the way this oven door is. So I found out that the hinge on this side with the spring is bad. That side's alright. And I'm going to show you right now how to remove the door off these stoves or ranges or whatnot. My stove is an older model. It does not have the hinge locks on it. It does not have the type of thing where you pull up on the oven door and the oven door just releases from the hinges. To remove the door off the hinges, you got to loosen up and remove these Phillips head screws right here. There's one right here and one right here. And it's best to have a nice point on your Phillips head screwdriver if you're using just a screwdriver. But I highly recommend you using a cordless drill with a Phillips bit on it. So anyways, you just loosen and remove those screws. Like that. You set the screws and washers aside. And what you do to remove the oven door is hold it up like this in this position and grab it with both hands and lift up on it. So I got to do that off camera. I can't show that on camera. As you see here, the door has been removed. As you see here, this hinge is pretty solid, but this one is limp. The spring is shot in it. And to remove the hinges, you got to remove the drawer also. Just pull it out and set it aside. As you see, our drawer has been removed. And to loosen up the hinge, you take a Phillips head screwdriver and you loosen and remove these two screws right here. And on the top screw, there's like a metal plate that fits over the hinge opening. You remove that too, and when you install the new hinge, make sure that this plate goes back on there. Well, the screws have been loosened and removed along with the opening plate, which I was telling you about. And just to let you know, to get the hinge out of this pocket right here, in between the oven and the outside of the oven, the white part, in between there's a bunch of fiberglass insulation. To get the hinge out, you have to play around with it a little bit, like I'm doing here. Your best bet is to play around with the hinge just a little bit, and once you get the top part of it exposed, just take a screwdriver and pry down on it, and the hinge should just pull right out of that opening. Here is a visual aid to help you as far as my explanation in the previous video clip. Here's the top part of the hinge I was talking about. Once it's exposed in the opening, just take a screwdriver and pry it down so it's out of the opening, and the hinge should pull out like this. It takes a little bit of work, a little bit of patience, but it ain't that bad. And unlike the new hinge, which I got over there, this old hinge does not have a spring. The spring busted, which explains the noise I heard when I was baking that last night. And this hinge, I bought it off of eBay used. It costed me $25 with free shipping. It's part number 3162216-501. Left hinge assembly. If I would have bought one of these brand new, it would have costed me about 50 bucks. I saved a lot of money buying used. So with this new hinge, you just slide it right in the opening here with a little bit of patience. And make sure you line the screw holes up, as you see here with my fingers. Make sure you line the screw holes up on the hinge with your metal on the stove here, so your hinge could be secured. And make sure you install your metal plate, which goes over the hinge opening. Excuse me for a moment, I gotta make a correction. In my previous video clip, what I meant to say was make sure the screw holes on your hinge, there's one top one and one a bottom one. Make sure those screw holes match up with the screw holes on your stove body or oven body, so you could screw your screws in to tighten up the hinge to secure the hinge. Got it? As you see here, the oven door hinge is now secured. I got both of my Phillips head screws in to hold the hinge to the body of the stove. And I also got my inspection cover that fits over the opening, which I showed in a previous video. Now I got to put the door back on and put the drawer back in. Before installing the oven door, make sure that your new hinge is pulled out slightly so it matches the distance of the other hinge. So just pull it out slightly and just eyeball both hinges to make sure that they're the same distance away from the stove. So that way, when you install the oven door, you just lower the door onto the hinges. When you're ready to install the oven door, make sure that these openings right here at the end, these V's, make sure that they slip over the hinges like this. Make sure that this opening here, this V, slips over the hinge. And make sure that you grab the oven door with both hands and carefully lower the oven door onto the hinges. You don't want an accident, so just be careful, have patience. See what I mean? Here's the V, here's the hinge. Here's the V, here's the hinge. And you just slowly just push the door on and make sure that the holes on the hinge, the screw holes, are matching the holes in your oven door. And you just take your screws. I'll just start them a little bit. And you take your cordless screwdriver or drill and just screw them in to secure them. Much better. See, the last time I was cooking, the oven door wasn't sealing right, and that's the reason why I decided to replace the hinge. When I was cooking prime rib, I had to adjust the temperature a lot because the oven door wasn't sealing properly due to the bad hinge. So now it's perfect, and now I got to install the drawer back, and that's not a big deal. Why make a video of installing a drawer? So yeah. And that concludes this video, and I hope it helps you out. Bye.